Good afternoon. It is June the 24th, 2016, and we've just come off a momentous day of trading. The 87 crash, where we lost about, I think it was 20 or 25% of the value of the S&P 500 in a day. We had bigger market moves, but today we had pretty close to a 10%, 120 points on 2,000, 5 or 6, 7% move in our market. We came in wanting to sell 40 to 45, then 50 to 55. The 40 to 45 trade before the market opened produced a great trade worth over 10 points. The Fed stepped up to the plate like they're there on the opening these days. So every trade, 1, 2, 3, 3 impulses in, move, pause, move, was over. Market comes back, and right there's your mom. Your move out of the middle, market comes to balance, and then we start to sell. Head and shoulders pattern here takes us lower, but you're below the blue line. So from this point out, you're thinking short. Right here, we do briefly cross, but we're not able to get above the 50% line, the mode nor the mean. So we're not building volume above this area right here. So the direction of the market is still lower, and we're making new intraday lows into the close right here. So the early assessment turned out to be right. The markets reacted just the way we thought that they would react if the UK left the EU. Equities would be slammed, gold would rally, treasuries would rally, the euro would be smacked, the yen would rally, the dollar would rally, crude oil would trade up, and that's where we were today as the market opened. Again, central bank intervention around the globe to protect the markets. Articles have been dribbling out all day long about credit swaps, paper swaps, liquidity swaps being done between the Fed and every other central bank in the world. Major European banks will be propped up. We'll read about the bankruptcies that took place today. We'll read about the individual small retail traders that went long into this and couldn't get out of their positions that are bankrupted too. So you just have to, this leverage that we get can work for you as well as it works against you faster than it works for you. Right here's the break in our 40 to 50 area right there. If we can't build value above 40 based on this screen, we should trade lower. Looking at the F2 screen, okay, I have a move out of the middle in J period. We break support right here. Maybe K is a little more accurate. And we're still making lows. So we have this low volume area down here at 20, which is where it was this morning, 2022. And if that holds up, we've got a chance to snap it back a little bit, maybe close it in the 20-30 area. If the market were to close right here, we're definitely looking for a place to sell it. So 29 to 34 would be sell 1. 39 to 44 would be sell 2. This morning we like the 15 to 20 area. So 15 to 20 would be buy 1. And buy 2 would be 2000, 2005. We do have some news on Monday. Don't have any of the numbers. International trade balance, PMI services, and Dallas Fed. PMI services probably would be the news item the market could react to, but they'll be looking for more carnage and more news out. And like I said, the talk shows, the investment shows will just be filled with endless speculation and supposition about what happens next. And we'll get to live through it. We'll see it unfold in front of us. I think there are lessons here for the permanent bureaucrats and the permanent politician or political entrepreneurs, that the game might be changing. The people beneath the surface that don't get listened to, don't get paid attention to, may have had enough. And you can't manipulate, and you can't force your policies without consequences on them anymore. We'll have to see, because they'll be out in full force on Monday trying to protect what they have right now. And there's nothing harder to give up than your standard of living and your station in life, and they will do what they can to keep it. Huge day in the financials or treasuries. They reacted as we thought they would. If Brexit happened, they would rally. We thought the highs were in when we came in this morning. They were. Everything points up on the F1 screen. F2 screen. Definitely a B. We'll see where it holds up. We've got 132 even, kind of a round number right there. We've got this very, very low volume area where we broke out in Asia at 3206, 3208. So 5 to 9 will be buy one in London. And then we'll make it 25, 29, give it a little bit more room for buy two. On the sell side, I'm not really too interested in being short, but 19s to 23s, sell one. And then 27s to 31s, sell two. After a trend day, we usually look for pause and consolidation. The sell side's a little bit aggressive. If the Emini is not allowed to sell and snaps back, that'll work. If they let the Emini sell, we just don't want to be short, period. So if the Emini continues to sell and we come in with it open, I just don't think about being short. Easy to talk about, hard to do, right? We are always tempted to take the wrong side of the market, and I showed you that today. Low probability trade, nothing going for it. A V top, we had enough volatility. If I'd taken 2 points, it would have been a trade. And every one of our setups will give you 1 to 2 points to get 3 to 5 as work. But what was wrong with the trade was it was a counter trend trade. It was against which way the market was moving. Pretty predictable that you're not going to hit your trading targets. Okay, our first area of resistance is going to be 70.16 to 70.20. 27 to 31, sell one. We'll make 11 to 15, sell two. On the buy side, 24 to 28, number one. Got these single princes breakout from Asia right in here. So if our 24 to 28 it's taken out, I think we're going to find buyers just beneath that. So we'll kind of put ourselves right in the middle of that. 13 to 17, buy one. And then 1 to 5, buy two. Well, Elizabeth Hurley got her wish. She told everybody that she was voting for a Brexit. For the Brexit, and she's got to be smiling from ear to ear today. Huge day in gold. I mean, based on where we 1250 to 1364, that's a $10,000 trade if you happen to hit it right. I mean, just a monster. So we're looking for a place to buy it based on F1. Profit taking, I like the long side. I can't see him really whacking this. $10, 13.10 is pretty good support. So 10 to 15, buy one. Next good place that would stand out would be 1300 even, so 1305, 1300, buy two. On the sell side, not really interested in getting short. So 30 to 35, sell one, and then we'll jump it up to 45 to 50 for sell two. Usually we have consolidation, so we could have a tight range on Monday as people sort things out again. The only major seller that could disrupt the market with a 1 to 2 billion at the market sell order would be a central bank. They do that on a regular basis. And just to show you that you can't be long gold and without totally risk-free. And they're the ones that occasionally come in and hit the market, just rip it to the downside. I just think everybody and their mother is going to view it as a buying opportunity. Okay, crude oil, F1, find a place to sell it. We rejected prices above 48 and a quarter and prices below 47.50. I do think we're headed lower, so 47 and a quarter for London, buy one. Then we're going to drop it down to 46 and a quarter, buy two. On the sell side, 48 and a quarter, sell one. 48.57.75, sell two. Don't see any reason to be long crude oil. Doesn't mean it can't rally. It's just that everything's kind of stacked against it in structure, price activity, and economics right now. But we've got our setups and we'll trade them as we see it. Okay, the euro 1250 looks like where it's probably the best resistance, and 110 even right now for support. It is a sell. That one's probably subject to more manipulation and moving around than other markets. The European Union wants this contract lower so they can export outside, so they can export to Britain now, right? Get Britain to buy more of their goods. So here we are at 1150. 1175, sell one. 112 even, sell two. On the buy side, 111 buy one. And then 1050 by 2. What a fabulous day. We're all alive and kicking. We have protected our accounts. We did the right things. Nothing stupid. We're living in just beyond interesting times right now. And we'll get after it again on Monday morning. You all have a great weekend. Enjoy your summer weekend. No need to take what happened this weekend personally or yet today with the Brexit. I think that more and more people around the world are waking up to just how onerous the burden of large governments are and will continue to be, and it's time to take a little wind out of our sails. Enjoy yourself. I'll see you bright and early Monday morning.